Hello, my sexy muffins, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we are doing listener taking the place of a trans male, Gregory. So that means that Gregory in this was assigned female at birth, and that's why Freddie, when he says, thought that Gregory would look different, that he looked different than he expected, was because that he saw female body parts and organs like the uterus and such on Gregory when he was, well, you, the listener, when you were a child. But now you're on T and you are starting to get stubble and you're starting to feel more masculine and having the changes. And you work at the Pizzaplex. You are currently working as a custodian slash janitor and you're getting assigned to clean the Rockstar Way rooms and such. And also that you are going to be cleaning Freddy's room first and meeting him, but suddenly the animatronics are going to be acting way more different because suddenly they see you as a darling and the glitch trap virus changes at the sight of you, which is very dangerous. That's the premise of this video and this mini-series. Disclaimer, remember Gregory is 19 or 20 in this. Well, not Gregory, but the listener, you are 19 or 20 in this. You're an adult. Thank you. And if you are not trans male or such, you still can listen to this and enjoy it. Thank you. Anyways, let's do this. Disclaimer. All these animatronics and yanderes are not yandere in canon. This is just for fun and not to be taken seriously at all. Simping for fictional characters and fictional yanderes is fine, just do not be illegal or gross about it, obviously. Yandere, and remember to separate fiction from reality and headcanon from canon. Yanderes are not ideal partners to have in real life, and yeah, you shouldn't want to be with a yandere in real life, honestly. Anyways, let's do this. You got up having had a rough night on your cot. You made a makeshift room in one of the storage / closets. You grab your stuff and go to take a shower in the staff showers. You shower and get ready for the day. Getting into your work uniform, which was a custodian uniform. Nothing too fancy, but it was able to hide any of your unwanted figure. You walk down into the Eden to the daycare. Hopefully sun was not out, sun or moon were not out. They had been so far since you returned to the Pizzaplex, given separate bodies, and you did not want to deal with either of them. You snag one of the extra apples that are there and eat it for your breakfast. Life is not easy in the Pizzaplex, but it was still better than living on the streets, and you were lucky to have a job and a warm place to sleep. That's all you could really ask for. You ended up going to your assignments on your Fazwatch, which you transferred your work Fazwatch to the Fazwatch that Freddie gave you all those years ago. You kept it as one of your memories of being here. Luckily, it still worked fairly well. Also gave you access to the cameras so you could avoid the animatronics. Ever since you left, you knew that kids were still going missing even over a decade later, which was ridiculous. You sigh and get your breakfast and finished, and you end up going to your first assignment, which was cleaning the rooms on Rockstar Way, or whatever it was called at this point. You really didn't care to remember, you just knew you had to clean the animatronics rooms. You go to Freddy's first. You didn't know if he was going to remember you. Most likely not, because he was now an animatronic. It was probably, well, he was an animatronic, but he probably had his memory wiped and reset, so he was probably back to his old animatronic mindset and possibly affected by the virus that you have researched very well. You knew they were all affected by it, and your goal was to stop them, and to stop them for good. You opened the door, and there Freddy was, sitting at his strip. You walk past him, not saying a word, and start to clean up, wiping down surfaces. That's when he sees you. "Your name," he says, and you stop. You freeze almost dropping the rag in your hand. "Freddy?" you ask, looking up at him, and he looks down at you. "Your name," he says. He rushes over to you. He's 9 feet tall, and even though you were closer to being 6 feet tall, He was still more than 3 feet taller than you, and he lifts you up, picking you up and spinning you around. Freddy, you say, and he puts you down as you balance yourself on your feet. Don't do that, you say. How do you still remember me? You say Freddy did not know they had wiped his memory, but as soon as Freddy had saw you, it's like those old files deep back in his mind picked up his memory, and somehow he remembered you. He had saved the files of you and kept them. But something happened. When he saw you, it glitched. In something downloaded, something he did not expect. He now saw you in a new light, saw you as the man you were, and was shocked to see how much you have grown. You grown, he says, looking down at you. Yeah, that's what kind of humans do, you say, scratching your head. Do you remember what happened at the Pizzaplex? You say, and his eyes lids slid down. Yes, I do remember, and it's still been happening, he says. Somehow he remembered what was happening, and I'm sorry that I've participated in it. You gasp and step back, but then step forward again. Freddy, you didn't have any control of it. You tell him. It's not your fault. We'll get this fixed. I promise. You tell him, and he nods his head. Somehow he was put back into safe mode from seeing you and was back to ordinary. But the files that were downloaded changed everything. He no longer saw you as the child he had to protect, but someone he wanted to protect and to keep by his side, always. So, what are you doing here? I work here now, you tell Freddy, smiling. I also came to put a stop to what's been going on. He nods his head. Vanessa has become even more powerful, and there's something else going down, deep below. I think something with the former owner. The former owner? You ask. You mean William Afton? Freddie says, holding up a finger to his lips. Yes, William Afton. And you look up at him. That makes sense. William Afton was suspected in children's murders before, and it was suspected that he somehow made himself immortal with the animatronic. You have been doing research for years on this, and you are going to put a stop to it. So, are we in on this? Freddie nodded. As long as I can help you, I will. Your name. I will always be by your side. Forever. You smile and hug him again, pressing your face into his metal stomach/chest. Thank you, Freddie, you say. He felt warmed by this, his circuits going alive and his chest plates feeling like they were tight while his fans kick on because his circuits were so hot. He did not know what was going on, but he knew he never, ever wanted to let go of you ever again. You were his to protect and keep safe. His sweet, your name, forever. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Part 1, part Freddy remembering / intro, whatever. And if there's anything you would like to see in this mini-series, comment below what you would like to see. And please, if you are transphobic or whatever, or do not believe that trans people exist, it is your opinion. You can have it. I may not agree with it myself, but please do not spread hate or bigotry on this video, because you will just be blocked and either flagged by your comments won't be even seen on this, most likely. And yeah, and you'll most likely be blocked. You're allowed to have your opinion, but when you're causing hate and disrespect to other people, that's when you're a poo-poo person. So you're allowed to have your opinion. I'm not stopping you. You can do whatever you want. But on this channel, it's wholesome content and support for people of any type, except for the child touchers and R words. No, you guys are worse. Animal abusers and R words and all that stuff. If you do that stuff, if you're physically causing pain and suffering or forcing someone to do something that they don't want to do, that also causes them harm in some way, mentally, physically, whatever, then you're a poo-poo person and you don't belong on this channel. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. And if you would like to see more, comment below what you would like to see for this mini series and such. And yes, I hope that you all enjoyed that. Also, there will probably be another cis listener, male listener, because it was the one that was most voted on for cis male listener for Gregory listener, where you take the place of Gregory. I'm going to probably have that in that one with him being a maintenance where he works on the animatronic. So the first time he's going to meet an animatronic is when he's fixing one of them up, like either going to Freddy to fix a part or having Freddy come down in the maintenance area or getting some stuff out of Sun and Moon. I don't know yet. You shall see. I want to try not do the same thing over and over and over. So yes. Anyways, thank you, Gav, for being my first patron. You are fabulous. You are wonderful. You are beautiful. Thank you, Gav. And also, I commissioned Gav recently. Ooh la la. I know there's a lot of videos that say I'm going to commission Gav soon. I already commissioned Gav ahead of time. And that is what I got the Lord D, aka Lord Dimitrescu, aka Rule 69, not 69, Rule 63 of where every character has an equal gender bent counterpart. So instead of Lady Dimitrescu from Resident Evil 8 Village, it's Lord Dimitrescu and his full fan art. And he will be coming up in a video shortly, possibly a mini-series. I really wanted to get some artwork of him and not take artwork offline to use, so I had to have paid for this. Yes, I paid $60 for it. Shout out to Gav. I know this is a long intro for Gav, but shout out to Gav for the beautiful artwork she did. Chef's kiss. And also, if you want to commission her, I will have her linked below. Hopefully, I will remember to put the link below. But yes, if you want to commission her, it only took me $60 for the artwork that I did. Hopefully, I will remember to put it somewhere here so you can see. And it is phenomenal, and she got it done in less than 24 hours. Phenomenal. Love her. She is amazing. I paid half of it up front and then the other half later just to show her that I was serious about paying it, and then I almost forgot to pay it. But I remembered right away because I was just so excited. I started making videos and stuff about it that I did pay her. And yes, so $60 for about the same level of artwork that you will see here or are seeing here. So that's what you can expect, and that's a full body picture. One character. Probably if you add a character, it's going to be 20 more bucks or whatever. Respect your artists and pay them what they're worth. Bottom line. And she was fun. She did this phenomenally, and I love it. Anyways, other than me praising my artist for the channel, thank you, Gav. You are fabulous. We're going to thank my other patron. Thank you, Wicked Brony, for being my other patron. You are fabulous. You are wonderful. You are beautiful. Just as much as Gavin. I love you just as much as Gavin. Chef's kiss. And yes, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Remember to check out Gav and her work. Give her all the likes and such. And I hope that you all enjoyed. It's Stay Sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye-bye. Okay, so secret outro time. Secret outro time. Secret outro time. Secret outro is in which would you like to be in this situation? Either if you're female, trans woman, trans man, non-binary pal, or cis female or whatever, would you want to be in this situation where you were taking the place of an adult Gregory and in this situation with Yandere's animatronics? Personally, I would love it. The drama. Oh my god. I know I had to whisper that, but I'm going to say it louder. The robot dick. Because I have a headcanon for robot dick. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. It's Stay Sexy, oh my sexy muffins. Bye-bye.